BLOC Radio.
Let's go to your world. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure, of course.
Sige. Now, I have a couple of questions, brother. No? Even siguro mga audience natin, no, you have an idea of it. I have an idea of it. But let's see from a person who has done it and has successfully done it, maintain it, and living the life. No, of course, he's not saying it's easy. No, there's still it's always there na meron pa rin kailangan na hard work, syempre, no?
Definitely.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you, what is the difference between an entrepreneur and a businessman?
Okay, that's easy.
That's easy.
Hindi, kasi many people are calling themselves as entrepreneurs or some naman parang as businessmen. Pero for at least based on my own definition, ang businessman kasi someone na nagra-run yung business niya kasi nandun siya. Like, for example, the owners of hardwares, yung mga construction supply. Look at most hardwares, nandun yung may-ari. Di ba? Hindi nila maiwan yun. Some hardwares pa nga, pag lunchtime, magsasara. Because hindi nila ma-interest doon sa mga tao kasi baka mabawasan.
Is that for real?
Yeah.
Talaga?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And well, alam namin kasi
because that's your world. Because marami kang
bibili kami minsan ng
doon kayo laging kumukuha ng stuff, of course.
Yeah. Pero of course, nabawasan yung ganun. Pero nangyari yun before and then nangyari pa rin sa ibang why? Going back dun sa sinasabi ko, yung business tumatakbo dahil nandun ka. Ayun yung mga businessman. Although there are small businesses and big businesses. For better understanding, I would say that let's use yung ESBI ni Robert Kiyosaki. Okay. Meron siyang quadrant, no? So, quadrant syempre divided by 4.
Yes.
Okay. And then meron siyang left side ng camera. And then right side.
Okay.
So, imagine this. Sa left side, merong E. Sa baba niya, merong S. And then sa right side, merong B. And then meron I. E means or stands for employment or being an employee.
Okay.
So you work, pag nagtatrabaho ka for money.
Yeah.
Sweldo.
Yeah.
Sweldo. Yung S, dalawa meaning yan actually.
And yun yung una, may boss.
Yeah, of course, may boss. And then S, self-employed. Meaning wala kang boss, ikaw yung boss.
Yeah.
Pero kung hindi ka nagtrabaho,
wala kang pera.
Wala kang kita. Wala kang pera. Mostly mga professionals.
Yeah.
Dentista. Pag hindi ka pumasok, edi wala kang kita.
Yeah.
Pero at least wala kang boss.
Yeah.
Although not at all times, kasi dentista ako pero may boss ako. Yun yung ibang part. No? Okay. So meron small business. Small business naman, the same din. Parang ano pa rin, nakadepende pa rin sa'yo. Kasi like small business, meron kang kiosks, yung mga ganon, yung mga pwedeng small pa rin yan.
Yeah.
Kasi yung B is big business.
Okay.
Or big businesses. So sa right quadrant. So wag hanggang mare, wag ka rin sa left. No? So sa right quadrant ka. Yung big businesses, systems work for you. Kasi nga, business as defined, is systems of systems.
Okay.
Okay. So from paano nila nalaman na your company exists or your product exists, diba? So that's brand building o kundi placement, yung mga ganun, doon hanggang sa tumawag sila. May mga sistema yan. Ano yung sasabihin mo pag may tumawag? Pag pumunta sila sa office mo, doon sa mo, saan sila uupo. Lahat yung sistema hanggang sa ma-deliver mo yung product mo, hanggang i-maintain mo. So puro sistema yan.
Okay.
Yung big businesses, kinikreate yung mga system na yan, and then may nagrara ng system na yan.
Yeah.
So, dyan pumapasok yung entrepreneur.
Okay.
Ito, businessman. Ito, entrepreneur. Yung small business, businessman. Okay? Yung big business, entrepreneur. Kasi, the business is running even without you there. Okay. Naintindihan mo yan? That's the goal. Freedom. Oo. It should run even without you there because of systems. When I went to Australia, mandar pa rin yung business ko.
Yeah.
In different branches, di ba?
Okay.
So kasi that's the goal. No? Kasi may sistema. And then may nagpapatakbo ng sistema. Then the I, which stands for investments. No? Dito naman, kung dito systems work for you, dito money works for you na.
Okay.
Ang nagtatrabaho sa iyo yung
Yung
pera.
money.
Oo, kasi may pera ka na eh. Then you will invest it like in my business, I have investors. They invested in me. Wala na silang ginagawa.
Yeah,
Just to
waiting.
receive weekly their dividends or their shares. So, yun naman yun. Ano? So, to answer yun was the difference between the businessman and the entrepreneur. Yun nga, yung freedom ng entrepreneur now, the business is running even without you there. Samantalang isa, parang dito independent, dito dependent pa sa businessman.
Sa business.
Basically, yun yung pinakang concept nun.
Okay. You were saying, no, actually, yung sinabi mo nga na you should be on the right side of that quadrant. That's actually a good advice, no? Okay siya eh. I mean, ako, like, I have a business, but it's self-employed. Tapos, what we offer is service. Diba? So, hindi pa rin ako nasa right side. Tama? No, okay. So, I think that's would be my next question sa iyo kasi, how do you start going to the right side?
Going to the right side.
Or, okay, can I start something na nasa right side na agad? Or is my question correct? How to get there? Kasi pwede naman yung mga iba, kunyari, manicurista ako. You know, and that's, diba, self-employed, that's services, no? Isang manicurista, how he or she can go to the right side on that quadrant. Or if I'm a photographer, same, right? If I'm a photographer, as a self-employed, I have no boss. I do my own thing. I have my own schedule, you know, pero it's still, I'm selling service. Pag nagkasakit ako, wala.
Yeah.
No, okay. So all of this,
So the question is,
all this skills, no? Kasi in our world, merong mga iba-ibang skills eh. And then, sanay mag-hustling, sanay mag-grind, no? Mga ganyan, no? How can we start going to the right side?
napakadaling tanong. First, no, walang parehas na sagot sa lahat ng tao kasi dyan eh. Magkakaiba yan. Kaya ang mas ugat, the root answer is self-mastery muna. Kilala mo ba ang sarili mo? Kasi yung manicurista, hindi ibig sabihin parehas dun sa ang trabaho kunyari gardening or what. So hindi pwedeng yung sagot applicable for both. Pero may mga sagot na applicable for both. Okay. So pero ang pinakang umpisa pa rin, root niyan is kilala mo ba yung sarili mo? Okay. So self-mastery. Okay, share ko lang once na kilala mo yung sarili mo, mas madali nang pumili. Yung 'di ba tinatanong mo yung at saka yung ma-reach from left to right. Mas madali na yun Kasi malinaw na, may clarity na. So ano ba yung mga natututunan sa self-mastery? Basics, mga fundamentals like bakit ka ba nilagay sa planetang ito in the first place?
That's a hard question.
Well, sa mga hindi pa dumaan doon, mahirap lang yun kasi hindi mo pa dinaanan. It's the same na madali bang mag-pentatonic or what? Mahirap syempre din yun. Kasi sa musikero, madali lang din yan. Ang point ko dito is, yun nga, things like, ito, may ginawa akong kasi, meron akong isang book, yung super book for superheroes, dati, lahat ginawa kong letter P. So, dapat alam mo yung purpose mo, your purpose in life, why you are placed in this planet, di ba? So, you have to also know yung personality mo. Personality mo, basically, extrovert ka ba? Introvert ka ba? Kasi imagine, introvert ka tapos nasa sailing ka.
Nasa, kailangan ng para kang nasa people person dapat na field.
Pwede naman din kasi yun. Kasi pwedeng talagang directly naka-expose ka sa tao or computer lang. AI lang yung gumagana. Pwede. Introvert ka. So in short, itong mga bagay na to, dapat kilala mo sa sarili mo. So other things pa like powers. Powers actually yan, tawag dyan strengths. Kasi nga, ang tao, meron tayong based on decades of research, we have 34 talents. And then, sabi nga, you can never develop your weaknesses. Only your strengths. So, kalimutan mo na yung yung weaknesses mo kasi pag once na dinevelop mo yun, magkakalat ka lang.
Yeah.
So just focus on top 5. So alam mo ba yung top 5 mo?
Mhm.
So advantage na agad ng tao na alam niya yung top 5. Kasi from 6 to 34, kalimutan mo na yan. Kasi hindi mo na nga strengths yan eh. Hindi mo yan. Ngayon, yung talents mo na top 5, yun yung ita-turn mo into your strengths para magkaroon ka ng near perfect performance.
Mhm.
Pag ginagawa mo yun, talagang excellence ang papupuntahan kasi doon ka nga gifted eh.
Yeah.
Those are your God-given gifts. So yun yung powers na tinatawag ko. And marami pa like what is your passion DNA, what is your, maski nga yung physique mo, ano ka ba, kumbaga lahat ng mga bagay na kailangan mong matutunan sa sarili mo, yun ang fundamentals. Dapat kilala mo yung sarili mo. Kasi pag kilala mo yung sarili mo, madaliin mo na rin makilala yung mga kasama mo, like yung business partner mo, even your family mo, yung wife mo na, kaya pala dun siya, okay, yung anak mo, or the team mo.
So parang sinasabi mo is, yun nga, no? I mean, knowing yourself is not just trying to know kung yung skills mo. Kasi mas malalim yung sinabi mo, even your physique.
Presence. Ang presence is spiritual gifts. Marami yan, no?
Oo, sobrang dami, no? So that, when you have that, you can apply that to your surroundings as well.
Yeah, imagine, have you watched, you're a director, you love watching films, right?
Yeah.
Have you watched X-Men First Class?
I can't remember.
X-Men, nung bata pa sila.
I think so.
Yeah, may buhok pa si Professor X na.
Yes.
And then Magneto was still young. Bati pa sila noon. Or in a way, medyo ano pa sila. Imagine during that film, di ba? There are many mutants, actually. Yung iba hindi nga nila alam na meron din palang mga mutants in other places until they were gathered.
Yeah.
But then these mutants, di ba? They have powers. They have. But they cannot really, parang control it. Or
they haven't mastered their...
Mastered in using, even Magneto, di ba?
Yes.
Ginaid pa siya ni Professor X. Paano iyan yung malaking radar, kung paano yun. So they needed the coach, di ba? So that was my role sa BLOC kasi, no, na for them to discover their talents and then how to turn those talents to become strengths. Di ba? Kasi hindi enough na alam mo eh.
Okay, wait. Before you continue, no, just for the audience out there, no, when you say BLOC, no, it's not Black Camp.
BLOC is our holdings company basically, no. It's our organization. It's registered as a holdings company sa Securities and Exchange Commission sa SEC, as a holdings company, BLOC Inc., which is bagay na bagay dun sa mundo na ginagalawan ko, parang tintang itim, di ba? Kasi nga we draw, we design, we plan, ganyan, BLOC Inc., no? So yun yung umbrella company, and then we have different companies underneath it. Part na yan yung part na dyan yung BLOCam site. Actually, if you will look at our logo, yun eh. Parang art, architecture, adventure, then product, project, properties under ang BLOCam site. So nando siya sa adventure, BLOC Adventure Properties kasi yan. So in short, may mga may mga subsidiaries kumbaga parang gano'n. And under sa BLOCam site, mas malalim pa like tea house. So well organized yan,
parang system in a system.
Yeah, yun ang sinasabi ko. An exemplar once again of what I'm talking about. So dapat kilala mo yung sarili mo, kilala mo, and then kilala mo rin yung mga tao sa paligid mo para alam mo kung ano yung bagay sa'yo. Passion mo di ba? Alam mo na pagdating doon, you can become the best in the planet. Kesa yung iba na papasukin dahil hindi naman yun nandun ang core gifting nila.
Actually, when you're saying that, no, brother, I mean, when you say that, it gives a new meaning in my head of really yung kilalanin mo sarili mo. That part, no? Getting to know yourself.
Discover, then later on mastery.
Yun nga, that's where I'm getting at it. It's not just knowing who you are, not just knowing what you can do. It's not just finding the true or yung essence mo na anong year ka ba pinanganak or anong ka ba, anong character mo talaga, and how could you apply that to your business or to people around you. But there is a point there, yun nga yung sagot mo is self-mastery. Kasi I think you're going there. The next step would be, if you now know who you are, and sabi mo nga, there's 34, and then you just have to concentrate on the 5.
Top 5.
That is the top 5. You're advising is yun yung i-master mo.
Mag-focus ka doon. Yun ang focus mo. I mean, sa strengths mo lang to, yung tinatawag powers. Like for example sa akin, number 1 ko, command. Okay. So kaya pala, gano'n na lang makapag-utos. Well, may pros and cons lagi kasi yun eh. Just kidding aside, kaya pala, kunyari, sabi nga yung may command, pag lumindol, yung ibang magpapanik. During college, nakita ko talaga yun eh, nung hindi ko pa rin alam ito. I directed. Bigla na lang ako nag-step up. Doon tayo. Kasi doon, hindi masikip. Doon sa may area. Huwag tayo, parang gano'n, nung nilibing si FPJ, ako rin nagkomando sa mga celebrities, mga senators, and mga, na hindi ko naman in-expect during that time na bakit sila sumusunod sa akin. Because yun na nga, kasi hindi ko pa kilala sarili ko back then. Nung nag-look back lang ako, kaya pala, kasi nga, number 1 ko talaga, I have that yung command. Diba? Yun yung ano nun, you have that presence, na when you suddenly parang, yung mga tao, parang they're compelled to follow you. Diba? Yung cons nun, para at least naman medyo balance, no? Pagdating mo sa bahay, ano yung sapatos ko? Bigyan mo ako ng ganda. May ganun yan. Second ko is activator, and then maximizer, and then strategist. Sorry. Ideation and then yung strategies. Actually, alam ko nga rin 6 ko eh. Competition tsaka self-assurance. So, imagine, ako alam ko. Tapos yung kasama mo, hindi. Di lamang na ako. Sa team nga namin, pag kunyari, okay, meron kaming tinatawag na, may customer, kunyari, kundi may mga sponsor. Yung may woo. Woo is winning others over. Woo mo na yan. Ba't ako nga dyan siya yung may strength yan eh. Di woo mo na yan. Say with the X-Men, di ba? May kanya-kanya silang mga powers. Pero yun nga, tinulungan ni Professor X. By the way, sa BLOC, I'm not Professor X. I'm Professor Y.
Why?
Kasi kalbo yun ako, long hair. So, pero yung sabihin Y kasi lagi ako purpose keeper. Okay. Huwag mawawala. Ngayon, paano mo ngayon yung from left side going to the right side? Once nakilala mo na yung sarili mo, mas madali na eh. Like you can choose the right business for you. Kasi by default, ito, like for example, ako, I feel fortunate, no? In a way. Lucky, blessed. Why? Kasi if you will figure out, try, and then siguro sa mga nanonood na interested, siyempre may mga hindi naman interested dito, pero to those who are interested to learn, tandaan ninyo, isipin nyo mabuti. Okay, disregard muna yung employment at saka self-employment or small business. Or in a way, mag-umpisa ka dyan, pero huwag mong tagalan dyan, may goal ka na lumipat sa...
That's what I'm getting at eh.
Yes, diba? Yun nga eh. Kasi yung iba kasi na naintindihan agad dito, ba't ka pa dadaan dito kung ito naman pala din papupunta ko?
Is that possible?
Definitely. Definitely. Kasi through what? Mentors.
Okay.
Mentors. Kasi mentors lagi. Mentors are people had been there. Think of, kunyari nga, Manny Villar. Kunyari, di ba? He started, kung kay Manny Pacquiao, started lang sa bundok, di ba? Na ganyan, may ganyan sa story, no? Manny Villar the same, no? Bebenta lang siya ng mga aggregates, buhangin, mga graba, ganyan, until naging wealthiest man siya ngayon sa Pilipinas. He was the first peso billionaire back then, pero now he's a dollar billionaire na kasi nahati-hati na yung kay Henry C, no? So ngayon, ang sinasabi ko, kung may mentor ka like Manny Villar and then he's willing to mentor you and you're just starting. So siya, higante na. Imagine nakatayo ako, di ba? Higante na ako. Tapos kung mag-umisa ka pa lang, digin niya ka palang kaliit.
Yeah.
Right? Liit mo pa. So para maging ganun ka, ang tagal nun, para mag-grow ka to become just like your mentor. Kagandahan yan, mentor can be a good or a perfect leverage. Imagine ganyan kaliit pero katungtong ka sa balikat ng mentor.
Yeah, you go.
So what he's seeing,
is
you're also seeing. You're seeing what he's seeing.
Parehong perspective na kayo.
Oo, kaya nga naka-leverage ka.
I have another question on that. You were saying a while ago, brother, no, yun yung pala utos ka because you're a commander, no? In some ways, I have that quality as well, no?
Ang tanong doon pang ilan mo? Kasi mamaya parang top 8 mo lang pala yun. Meron ka pala
yun eh. And then, I never want to be a leader, no? Pero in my life, lagi ako, I end up being there.
May tinatawag kasing NBL.
What's that?
Yan. Sabi ko nga, marami yan eh. NBL is Natural Born Leaders.
Okay.
I'm not a natural born leader, but always yan. Kasi iba-iba yung mga, para malaman mo yan eh. Consistently, I'm a visionary. So, yung sinasabi mo, NBL. Marami pa yan eh. May do-gooder, ganyan. Pero kung ganun ka, baka NBL ka.
Okay. Now, how do you find out?
Go to mentors like me.
No, yeah. I mean,
of course, syempre. May mga way.
Is there may mga way naman talaga
Yeah,
na to talagang like Hindi mo pwedeng, is it the same na hindi mo lang masasabi na, ay, may OC.
Yung obsessive compulsive, what? Ano yan?
Yeah,
Yung mga ganon?
Oh, no, kasi may mga iba nagka-claim lang, no, pero may iba naman
OC
talaga.
ako dyan mga ganon, di ba?
Oh,
Parang,
meron naman iba, they're just claiming that, but meron mga iba naman talaga na they are tested for that.
yeah. The latter will be more accurate.
Oh, there you go. So
Tested.
sa ganun, you were
May
saying,
test.
may ganun din.
Definitely.
So now I understand, no.
Hindi yan chamba-chamba. Like for example, I can even give you the book. Parang ako to. Parang. Ang problema, kunyari, at the moment, active ka kunyari sa particular na ginagawa, no? Kaya nasabi mo yon. Kunyari, nasa choir ka o nasa ministry ka o kundi nasa pagdidirect ka ng film, ganyan. Ang naiisip mo lang yung present mo. Nakalimutan mo na nung grade 1 ka pala, ganito, nung elementary.
Yun nga, I remember back in the days when, kasi hindi nga ako dito high school nung nag-start, no? I was in Jeddah, no? So there was Philippine school in Jeddah and it's like an international school, no? And there's, of course, the common stuff in high school. There's math club, there is science club. Hindi ako napapasok sa mga yon. So I decided to make my own club. And I made loose screws. And then, ako lang and two my friends. And then, dumami kami. And then when I got back sa Philippines naman, I was into, of course, BMX, skateboard, like yung mga old school na, diba? And then all of a sudden, I got interested of inline skating. I started inline skating. I went to PUP. Ako lang yung nag-inline skate doon. And then I met...
Philippines, University of the Philippines.
Yeah. Going to the right side.
Napakadaling tanong.
I was culture shock doon nung una pa. So anyway, that's a different story. But anyway, I was skating there. And then all of a sudden, I met yung classmate ko, si Michael Dana. Shout out sa iyo, brother. And then, of course, my brother, Benedict, kami una nag-skate. And then, introduced namin si Mike on skating. And the three of us created this group called SOUG. SOUG. That means Skate on Undefined Gravity. And then, on that era, I was excelling on inline skating. O yung mga ganon, no? And then all of a sudden, imbis na kami yung tatlong founder, pero naging ako yung leader. I didn't know why. No? Until we had some merit and then won a lot of competition to the point na we became number 1. I became number 1, but also yung grupo namin, SUJ, became number 1 in the inline skate. We're actually now considered as the OGs of inline skating in the Philippines. Though marami ring iba. But then, yung grupo namin yung naging pinaka, talaga. But I didn't want it to be a leader.
Well, that's the thing, brother. Listening to you, may mga bagay na hindi mo alam. Parang bakit ako naging leader? Bakit ako ganito? Yun na nga yung point kasi kulang ng self-mastery. You don't know yourself well.
Until today, yung mi familia namin became a brotherhood or a family talaga. Shout out sa MF Collective, Mi Familia Collective. And to the point na naging ako yung pinaka naging dulo of everyone. No? But I always tell everyone na ayoko maging leader. It's a hard job.
Yeah.
It's a very hard job making that decision.
Pero ma-explain mo ba bakit nangyayari yun?
No.
Yun na nga yung point.
Yeah. And I don't know yet kung sabi mo nga baka mamaya nasa 8 ko yan, nasa 9 ko yan, wala yan sa top 5.
Diba? Wala namang gift ng leader Baga yung pagiging leader kasi usually kasi leadership is about influence.
Pero with that, nasanay ako mag-command.
Command is under, kasi yan, yung 34 na yun, brother, nahati yun sa 4 na divisions. So it's either you are, okay, not in particular order, no? You are a relationship builder, so you're a people person. So yan yung mga harmony, relator, yung mga ganyan, empathy.
Parang may ganun ako.
Empathy.
No, I mean, yan na.
Okay. Yun yung mga samples. Yeah. And then another is strategic thinker. Strategic thinker naman, magaling ka intellection, magaling sa mga ideation, yung mga ganun, yung mga mind, ang mga mo, yun yung mga input or what learner, mga ganyan. And then meron yung execution or yung executives, di ba, yung executing. So yun yung arranger, yun kasi may mga ganun, parang you want order, parang something ganyan. And then the last is influencing. So influencing, just so happened, number 1 cost command, under influencing. Activator is influencing. Maximizer is influencing.
So, ang dami niyan ngayon.
Alin?
Influencers.
social media influencer. But then, they're not there as an accident, by accident.
Yes.
They're there because perhaps hindi nila alam,
Na
pero
yung isa sa mga
nag-gravitate sila
nila.
doon.
Oo.
Nag-gravitate sila towards doon kasi nga, they are influencers. That's the reason why they are becoming, in a way, leaders in their own field or their own niche or their own community, their own crowd. Diba? Yun yung kasi they are influencers. So,
Pero not all of them.
Not all, pero yun na nga of course, maraming
That's another like subjectable ba?
Yeah. Pero my point yun dito is there are people na nagtataka ka pa. Samantalang I shared even in one of my songs, diba? Wala daw karapatan magulat ang pinuno. Parang a leader doesn't have any right to be surprised. Pag nasu-surprise ka pa, ibig sabihin, hindi ka pa talagang ready leader. Kasi hindi mo pa talaga naintindihan yung environment mo, unang-una yung sarili mo, yung other people. So, dapat baka parang hindi ka na dapat nagugulat.
Okay, wait. So, you said self-mastery. And then enhancing that 5 gifts
or talents.
No? And then, from there, how can you get to the right side of that?
That is just one dun sa many, di ba? Gusto kong sabihin na yung sinasabi mong yan, is just powers. And dami pa, purpose, principles, and a lot of those stuffs pa. Now, how can you, unang-una, yun nga
one part there is, sabi mo nga, maganda yung may mentor Because a mentor could be a leverage Diba? So,
even in entrepreneurship kasi may tinatawag and then I learned this part way back then dun sa book na Go Negosyo. So yung Go Negosyo yung mga nag-excel before na mga entrepreneurs dito sa Pilipinas. Name it, mula sa kay Tony Tan Cakchong ng Jollibee, kay Socorro ng Ramos ng National Bookstore. Alam mo yan, yung mga yan, sila. And included one of my friends din na entrepreneur, si Ilak Diaz. So nandun din siya. And many more, mga ibang mga businesses. Ngayon, sabi doon, meron kasing classical entrepreneurs. Classical kasi, meaning, talagang dinaanan mo, walang shortcut, no?
Saying like an old school way?
Parang you're not, parang parang hindi dahil inaral mo, o parang talagang, parang experiential learning.
Yeah, nobody mentored
mas
you.
mahaba yun,
Definitely.
Not necessarily walang mentor sa'yo, pero like in my case kasi, wala akong physical mentor for the longest time. Wala.
Yeah,
ang mentors ko are virtual mentors.
Yeah.
Steve Jobs, eventually si Elon Musk. Pero way before them, Steve Jobs and Bill Gates, yung mga mas like yung mga nasa Silicon Valley.
Yeah.
Pero nandiyan din sila John Rockefeller, Andrew Carnegie, yung the men who built America, hanggang kay Henry Ford. So hindi ko sila na-meet. Pero in a way, alam ko everything about them because I read books. I have lots of books na yun ang gusto ko maski yung may-ari ng Walmart, maski yung IBM guys, yung, lahat yun I have. The Google guys, lahat yun. I know, I have their books, diba? So, I learn from them. So, yung leverage ko is not necessarily parang direct na meron ako physical mentor. Virtual mentors ang tawag doon. Pero yun pa rin yung, in a way, parang hindi naman shortcut, pero yun nga, once again, leverage. Meron din yung mga tinatawag na entrepreneur, pero nando sa corporate world. Ang tawag dyan, intrapreneurs. They're given...
Wait, say that again. They are called...
Intrapreneurs. These are entrepreneurs within organization or within...
Intrapreneurs.
Intra. Like for example, ang bilang pumasok sa isip ko, sige, Apple ulit, di ba? So dati may Apple 1 and then hindi gano'n, yun yung nagbigay ng umpisa, pero yung Apple 2 naging successful. But then, gumawa sila ng a separate unit. Meron silang ambition na mas maging wow, yung personal computer. And that was the Mac team, Macintosh. Parang a business within a business. Okay, so they are given the autonomy. So ganun din, meron din silang vision doon, mga within na naka-align doon sa main company, di ba?
Yeah.
Pero the people there, parang they feel that it's a small company.
Yeah.
Kasi why elephant can dance, sabi nga kasi yung IBM yun yung pinaka ang hirap kumilos pag ang laki mo na di ba? So kailangan mong mag-build ng nandun pa rin yung startup spirit, di ba? Parang ganun yun. So anyway, going back, yun yung entrepreneurs. Kasi meron yung mga tao na hindi sila tulad ng classical entrepreneurs. Classical entrepreneurs, bahala ka kung saan ka maghanap ng kapital mo. Talagang parang Well, ako yun parang ganun, parang mas gusto ko yung self-funding than shortcut, no? Kasi yung iba, ready na pag entrepreneur ka, may pondo na yung company.
Yung company.
Then you need people, punta ka sa HR.
Oo.
So I need one software engineer, I need ganito, ganun yan.
Huhugot lang.
Uhugot ka na lang and then parang ganun yun, no? Pag naintindihan mo tong mundo to. Now, going back dun sa paano ka tatawid, ano? Pag kilala mo na, obviously nakita mo, kilala ko yung sarili ko.
Yeah.
No? So mas madali na. Angel investor at BLOC is Brother Bo Sanchez. Suddenly, naintindihan niya ngayon na itong mga sinishare natin about the importance of financial literacy. Huwag mong pasukin ang hindi mo mundo. Kasi hindi porke sinabi na mag-business ka, pumasok ka ng maski anong business.
Oh, meron akong pera. Saan kaya ako mag-i-invest? Ito, brother, ang lakas ito ngayon. Itong ganitong business. Dito, pasukin natin. Ito kasi malakas ngayon Paano mo siya ma-maintain when you're in the right side of the quadrant na?
Okay, napakadali niyan. Na-hurt ka kasi hindi mo naintindihan yung game. Ito nga I want to share the game. Ang stars hindi naman forever nagniningning
Yep.
Right path. Na huwag kang gaano affected nung yung passion mo lang.
Yeah.
Diba? Hindi kasi nandun yun
You're financially stable.
Pero stable ka lang. Kasi meron pang next level yon, which is financial abundance.
My question is very simple. How far is far as an entrepreneur?
Madali din yan. Wala nang naging mahirap no?
Ano ba ito? Tigilan na natin to.